Oh, so I was able to craft 2 more deodorants as well.
I doubt you'll need them, but I guess you can just carry them with. Just be aware you're going to be packed with carves.
Mm.
I'm only going to take one first aid and one ration because I shouldn't need any more than that. There's also an award for taking pictures of crap, which I found out about.
Who are we going after first?
I don't know, up to you. Oh, the
Stuff that
Bumbaji
we.
are right here.
Why don't we go after the stuff that gets me the? They'll get me that other.
It's
The
right
stuff
here.
I need to the fire for the fire sword.
Yep, right here, Bumbaji. It's getting scared that I'm circling it.
Oh, that thing.
Yep.
While you take care of that, I'm gonna go after the lows.
I grabbed the flash bug so we can ground him. Los can poison you, just so you know, Crimson.
Yeah. Let's see. Raw meat. Raw meat.
I think you can also get monster guts out of them and other crap, which is why I said you're gonna have to kill a few of them.
What do you need off of it?
The igniters.
The igniter fluid.
So the rest of the Bumbaji are over here in Area 7.
Whoa! I just bashed. Do you usually get the raw meat from these things?
Yes.
Yeah. That igniter's probably there.
You want to mount him, Blue? Okay.
That one igniter. I don't know if that's called. It doesn't say. It doesn't say igniter fluid, but it did say igniter.
Yeah, the igniter's what you're looking for. Face first on those rocks. Blue, you monster. He's not happy, Blue.
Okay, I got the 2 igniters I needed. As a bomb exploded next to me.
Down he goes. There is a Los shiny up here, Crimson, but Los is kind of guarding it at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, he pieced out.
Whoa! I just did 67 damage to some random guy, some random small monster.
That'll show him who the boss is. I'm out of flash bombs at the moment. I didn't go after more flash bombs or bring more.
I have none.
Ah, that would be epic.
Hero, you'll get a little damage over there.
I heal.
Wow, that missed me.
Okay, the Izuchi are starting to piss me off.
Was it the large monster?
We're at the large monster all the way in Area 12 at the top of the map.
Whoa, that's another large monster with a freaking poison tail.
Can't tell, is the middle one Bishiten or whatever?
Yep, but I think he was talking about Mega Mallow.
Yeah, Magnamallow doesn't have a poison tail, but Bishiten can be carrying poison berries and stuff.
It's somewhere between, I last saw it between 11 and 7.
Did it freeze for you?
Yeah.
What is going on? No way. No way. You didn't. Oh, I spoke too soon. That was glitched in the game.
Yeah, it seems that Atlas seems to have had a problem with this monster.
Oh, the ghost. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. It gets easier once you've done it a bunch, like I did.
Just be careful because this thing can really hurt you, Crimson.
I mean, my armor is, I have fire resistance.
Yeah, but I mean, he hits like a truck. Look at your health.
Yeah, I seem to notice.
This monster is known as King of the Skies, and hopefully you can see why.
Yeah, Atlas was
Oh
actually
god,
mentioned-
Magnamallow's here.
Rathra? Yeah, that's the monster that I ended up encountering
Turf War.
earlier. What do you do, just let him fight?
Yeah. Okay, Los again, I guess. Go ham.
So what do you want me to do?
I
Just-
didn't press B.
Oh, now you're fighting each other? Nothing, bro.
Yeah.
There's a bunch. I'll just pick up the scraps.
Okay, doing the Punisher.
How many feints are you allowed?
Infinite.
What I find so crazy is like, as soon as I get pinned up against the ground, like they just
They like you. Okay, he's leaving. Round up the shinies that you can, and then we will be after him. I gotta do a little bit of crafting before I'm good to go.
I already picked up all the shinies. Please tell me that wasn't a Velociraptor you're riding on.
Do you guys have the secondary camp over here discovered yet, or no?
No.
I don't know.
It's just north of Area 10.
Can I fast travel over there?
If you had the thing discovered, you could.
How do you do
Lucky life.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out where it is.
it? How do you giant wire bug or whatever? Great wire bug.
You have to have the wire bug there, and then you push A. There it is. Okay, I got the Felicicrow, so we have a chance of getting bonus drops.
Oh shit. Did I just score a crit?
It broke either a wing or a back, I'm not sure which one.
Looks like its face a little bit. Whoa! I just got hit by. It's a good thing I.
Tail off.
That should make it easier.
I didn't know when you were ready to cap.
It's bailing, so carve the tail. You have a chance to get a really rare item doing this.
Where is it?
Right by me. I got the plate. That's the, what is it, a 3% chance?
2 out of the tail, I think.
I got a tail.
There we go. Oh, they're fighting again.
Fight. Another turf war?
Yeah.
Well,
There's a lizard over. Or no, it's not a lizard.
yeah, it's those two again.
Wow. Almost knocked me out there.
Girl, you gotta get it.
This guy would be a lot easier if I brought more flash bombs, or if I just go get some. Okay, all parts are broken on him. He should be showing signs of capture any moment now.
Yeah, I gotta make my way.
And Suck just poisoned me.
At least the thing I'm resistant to fire.
Okay, there was one part that wasn't broken, I guess. That has been remedied.
Is it ready to cap?
Not yet. Like, any
Yeah.
hit should be doing it now. He's also remodeling the place. Timber!
Ouch! Mega potion.
He's able to be captured. Holding fire, loading trank rounds. He's probably gonna run away. Yeah, he's limping.
Go to the next spot.
Yes.
I need to sharpen.
Okay, that was a record large for me, but I don't know how big exactly.
Oh, you killed it?
Did you? I think you captured it.
It's been captured.
Oh, I just put the trap down. Well.
I'm actually gonna warp back to main. It's closer to Magnum Mallow that way.
How do you pull your wire?
If you want to teleport like I did, hold the minus button.
Yes.
I'm fighting Pumbaa.
You do need some cards from the Volfango most likely, so may as well get them now.
Gotta go Flafango head.
That's what you need. You can mount it on your wall. Tell Phoenix stories about how hard it was to kill.
Pumbaa?
Tell him you're looking for Timon next.
Yep. That's just my X-Mon, though. Get you the Lion King fan.
Well, seeing as she's your ex, anything you do should piss her off.
Not really. It's actually really hard to piss her off. Fighting next.
Magnum Mallow's here. Wow, that was 500 damage that he took from the Hellfire popping.
Big bad monster of the game.
Spoiler.
I thought it was the one. I thought it was the genocide geyser.
Nope. You can't fight that one until after you beat this one, though.
This is the monster that you.
Is this one of the most annoying ones?
Okay, he's down at the moment.
Yeah, he's pretty annoying. Harder than most, I think.
Oh yeah. So his weak spot are the parts that are glowing purple, just so you know. It changes.
Yeah,
Dash seems like it doesn't do anything.
His dash?
Yeah, like he dashed right into me and didn't do any damage.
You may have narrowly dodged. You're better at the game than you realize.
How many monsters do you have to beat here?
So,
This is number 2 of 5. It's just I'm hoping like easier ones show up than these two. Like the Bishaten shouldn't be that much of a problem, I think. It's just we're taking down the hard 2 first. Did someone ping something?
Fuck.
It's okay, you're only going a short distance away and there's no penalty or anything.
waters and hope I don't see the guy.
Nope.
We should know.
He's bailing. There's a lot of shinies out here, man. Oh, these are
That one
feline
where I think
stuff.
is yeah, it was first aid I got.
Oh shit, there he is.
Small. It's in a small area.
Oh god.
Hellfire.
Well,
Tobi-Kadachi has entered the fray. He would have been a lot more helpful if those were still around, you know?
right there. His beat goes down.
Hey, Vale.
What's the turn for? I don't even think it's worth it to ride that fish thing.
I can take the Tobi-Kadachi.
That's Tobi-Kadachi?
Oh no, it's Bishaten, you're right. Okay, Mounted Punisher coming up.
Get out of the way.
No.
I'm so dead.
Run away like a bat. Like a what? Run away like a sissy.
Oh my, leave me alone!
He wants your autograph.
He won't even know. I'm gonna die in 10 minutes more yet. Ah!
He fled.
I actually think my Joy-Cons might be broken because I was spamming Y to heal on it. It didn't work.
Crimson down.
I'm pissed.
You're also flattened. This is taking a lot more ammo than I anticipated.
And this is only monster number 3 or 2.
Second we have to kill, but he's probably going to be the hardest one of the bunch.
Yeah.
And the fact that I don't have an elemental weapon, it does not make things easier either.
I don't think it really makes a difference on this guy. Water or something?
Fire. You said everything is weak to fire. Didn't you say everything's weak to fire in this game?
Not everything, most.
Pretty much. I think he's with the water though.
the multiplayer stuff, the high rank guys are going to be weak to the dragon element. That's consistent throughout the series, with the exception of Monster Hunter 3. Kamehameha!
Let me guess, this is an advanced level type of monster, really?
This is the guy that was released in the final version of the demo for the advanced quest, but they made him stronger in the demo than he actually is.
Probably. Well, something broke off of him.
Kamehameha! Still not ready to cap.
Do you have to kill these things or cap them, or it could be either?
Either or.
Either. Fine with Tobi-Kadachi.
Another turf war, huh? Did I just get railroaded?
No, did you see a train?
I went off the rails on a crazy train. What do you think?
Now, he can be captured here.
Can they cap?
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to, though.
He could be capped now.
Traps over here.
Okay, I see it. Down. Largest size on my record.
Yep. Maybe that's why the thing was so good.
Now, for Tobi-Kadachi, you cannot cut anything off but his face, his back, I think his claws, and the tail can all break.
You want to go after him next, or the Bishtian, or whatever?
Tobi-Kadachi's literally right there, it's just I need ammo.
I need to go to a barbecue, use my barbecue split.
Yes.
So once I get all this, I should be well ahead of absolutely everybody else, for most people.
You can be, it depends if you get the rare stuff or just a bunch of garbage.
Huh? This guy does not appear to be as hard.
He's very fast, he's the flying squirrel. Electric element. Weak to water, though.
How can electricity be weak to water?
Shorts it out.
Yeah, seriously.
Or is that just Zinogre?
Zinogre's weak to water.
Oh yeah, he does go Super Saiyan. Okay.
I still find it annoying that my stuff only can sometimes do single-digit damage.
This is a 4-star monster. He's gonna do his glide, watch out.
Whoops! That's the third time in a row that I jumped off my my little horse on top of a frickin' fountain.
He's doing his glide again.
How do you use the cooking split?
So once it's your active item, you push Y to use it, and then I don't know the timings. I don't make steaks or anything. I just carry rations, or I have them made for me.
Probably should have brought my water axe.
Well, we didn't know who all would appear. He's bailing.
行くぞ
He's heading towards Crimson. He smells blood. Blatchberries here haven't respawned yet. I'll be back in a few seconds with some ammo.
Yeah, that's if I'm living.
You'll be fine, you're a trained professional.
Professional idiot. By the way, Blue, I got some fantastic news.
You saved a bunch of money on your car insurance by switching to something else?
Why switching to Geico?
I actually did that in November.
And you're only telling us about it now.
Yeah, that and I finally have my. I have a couple. I think yesterday or the other day.
No. Oh,
I now have over 100 subscribers.
101 when I looked earlier.
You have 101.
nice.
That's the first time my channel has ever achieved that. And I honestly think that next Comedy Friday, that's something to celebrate.
I don't know what number you need to have the library backup. It's...
I know, but in order to monetize your stuff, you have to have over 1,000.
The thing is, library lets you do it immediately. You can hook it up to YouTube if you have a minimum number of subscribers, so whenever you upload something, it automatically uploads over there too.
So you can monetize it.
Puke's here, yeah. Like
So another one?
Yeah, I haven't really done anything with my library thing, but it's pulled in a buck just for idling.
Yeah, so basically you can start making money off of it, if I'm not mistaken.
The thing is, the government's supposed to be cracking down on libraries, so make of it what you will.
Until enough people get pissed off. Hey, just so you know, I have not recognized Biden as the president. Still to this day.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, crud.
Now it's sarcasm, too. Yeah.
Don't worry, he still has 3 years to win you over, Crimson.
I don't think he'll finish.
With the way he travels Air Force One, I really can't rule that out, I'm afraid. I don't know if you saw when he fell down the 3 times, then he almost fell down, I guess, yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
He's worse than Gerald Ford when it comes to balance.
But you know what they say?
Don't worry, he still has 3 years to win you over.
If he lasts out.
Just gotta keep him off Air Force One. Wow.
And you were saying?
Clip me with this freaking tail, man.
Just because I was on and I was riding him with my sword that he did all those flips like that.
Bishaten is left.
Wow, I'm about to die.
I'm on my way
Ooh.
back.
Why am I not healing? He should be ready to cap though, ain't it?
Not yet.
I don't even know if he has the right item.
No. I think the electrode, which you get by breaking his tail or back or something. And I think we just got his tail. It's gonna glide, watch it. Nope, he can't.
He looks tired.
Yeah. He's trying to do his glide, but I think he's too badly hurt.
Have you tried the sword and shield at all?
In the past or this game?
Either or.
I did Sword and Shield in the demo, but not in the actual game. And then in the older Monster Hunter games, they always start you off with Sword and Shield, so that's where we have our experience with it, mostly.
Is it? I'm still doing little bits of weapon. I only do small amounts of damage at a time.
You're also fighting a really strong monster with probably low level weapons.
You're fighting
Yeah,
a 4-star with 1-star gear.
Either that or a 2-star gear.
The other thing is though is the sword and shield doesn't do as much damage just because it swings faster.
Otherwise, it'd be overpowered.
A new Bishaten has appeared.
This thing's
He can be captured, but he's not worth it.
Yep, he can't be captured now. So, who's the guy that does the Genesis Geyser shit?
You're thinking of Mizusune? And the move that I usually call it is Genocide Braver, which is a Tails reference.
Genocide Braver?
Yeah. Forgot the guy's
Did
name,
you-
Barbados or something like that from Tales of Destiny. That was his mystic art. It's a beam type thing, in case you're wondering.
Can I play Destiny?
No.
Atlas plays Destiny 2.
So,
by the way-
Destiny 2 is a weird translation thing, so you usually need to clarify whether it's the real Destiny 2 or the one that was renamed.
Oh, I forgot one thing to tell you, Hero, too. May, I think late May is when MechWarrior 5 releases on Steam. Just so you know.
There's another
Hero?
bum badgie over here if you need it.
Hero?
Yeah.
Just so you know, MechWarrior 5 is releasing at the end of next month on over on Steam and Xbox Series X. Just to let you know.
I haven't got a new PC game in a while. I've mostly been playing Switch stuff.
Well, I'm just saying that MechWarrior 5 is going to be released on Steam soon.
He's dead.
Slain.
Largest one I've seen.
I wasn't looking to see if anything popped up.
But I've only fought a couple of
When
you.
was the last PC game you bought?
I don't know if I bought anything this year.
Yeah, what?
It's been a while, I think.
What was it? BattleTech?
Dude, leave me alone.
No, I
What
got
was that?
BattleTech a long time ago. Let's see. He's moving.
Gotta go back to the camp real quick.
Okay, if we kill these two, we get the award, and then we're out.
I got what? And how do I manage my inventory of with the stuff?
Go back to camp and go in the tent, and it'll empty your inventory for you. You can go further in emptying it if you want.
Let's see. How do I get back to camp?
Hold minus, and then choose camp.
And I'll just do it automatically.
Yeah, it'll empty your one bag, but you have to empty the other one manually. Anyway, Puke and Bishaten are fighting right now.
I guess this is the most. I guess this is probably the fun mode. I guess.
Oh my god, this Bishaten's getting the crap kicked out of it. Yeah. It lost the war.
What, did it win the battle but lost the war?
No, just got the crap kicked out of it. I mounted it, but I couldn't land anything on Puke.
It's like the battle was won, but the war rages on. Is that what they say, Blue?
Yeah, I guess.
He's
So,
doing this
Hero,
poison stuff.
So what if I gifted you Mech Warrior 5? What would you do?
I wouldn't have time to play it anytime soon, I know.
You know in that game you can play that game 4-player co-op, right?
You can play Monster Hunter 4-player co-op. This is going to take our time for a while.
Even after you beat the multiplayer, you still gotta. You can still play a lot with this, I guess.
So you can go for the crowns, and then there's going to be adding in new monsters every month. Like April's monster is Chameleos and Apex Rathalos. There's supposed to be like 2 more, I think.
So are they going to be like DLCs and such?
Those are free. The expansions are what you have to pay for.
That would be like G rank.
He doesn't even know what high rank is yet.
Did we fight another one of these earlier?
We ran into one, but it ran away, so this is the replacement.
We fought the Puke that looks similar, kind of.
We actually hunted the Puke, yes. Bishaten's gimmick is he hurls fruit at you. The purple fruit will poison you. The golden fruit will blind you. I don't know if he can paralyze you or not.
Yeah. Hero, did I ever tell you that I did beat Mech Warrior 5?
You said you were using mods on it because you were getting bored or something.
Yeah, I did use mods on it because one of the things is that the AI on Mech Warrior 5 is terrible stock. Have you ever seen any of them? Have you ever seen any of my Mech Warrior 5 gameplay at all?
Yeah, you show off some of the mods and stuff.
Yeah, there is actually a mod because some kind of genius actually ended up adding 5 custom new mission types, all of them which are better than all the stocks. There's one of them happens to be called a patrol, and what it literally does is that it drops you in the middle of a map, and basically, I don't know if you ever like one of those particular missions where you can literally expect just about anything. Lude, I don't know if you would I don't know if you'd like those stuff like that.
Ooh, Ian has arrived.
Rathian?
I think I've played
Played what?
Mech Warrior before.
Did you play the free one on Steam, the Mercenaries or whatever?
Yeah, I think that's what I
No,
played.
Mech Warrior Online?
Something like that.
Yeah, I played it, but I honestly, where a lot of people complain about the Mech Warrior Online. Do you know what kind of a mech you may have used?
I don't know. I didn't play it very long. I didn't really like it.
You didn't like it?
Okay, Mounted
Not
Punisher.
really, no.
That poor monkey got really worked over.
Flying away.
Yeah, I'd say let her go. I wouldn't bother her. I'd try to take out Puke instead for the 5th one.
You think so?
I
Yeah,
definitely
blue.
have ammo concerns because I keep running out. I don't know how many rounds of piercing ammo I fired here. And that's not even counting the fact that I have the triple shot rapid fire stuff.
Blue, are you subscribed to my YouTube channel?
Yep.
Alright, so I created a play with of the whole MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries Reloaded bit. And the game, you really gotta play the game with mods. But I don't know if you like any kind of mission in any video game where you can literally expect anything. I'm not sure. Are you like a fan of stuff like that or no?
What do you mean by expect anything?
Like a random mission where, well, you could just go into a mission and literally, it could be something like literally nothing spawns at all. You could go into a mission and you get ambushed by a few enemies, or just like a random objective or anything like that. Where basically you're literally going into the unknown. Like, does any kind of video game like that actually get with the mission objectives like that actually cause interest to you or no?
I don't know. I think
He's
most
dead.
of the games I play,
This was my smallest.
same.
So now
Most
the
of
question
games I play
is,
like,
Crimson, what would you rather kill, Puke or Ian?
Ian.
Of course you choose Ian. So, how am I for inventory space? Oh yeah, I'm good. I just need ammo.
So just go back to camp.
Me or who?
I'm going back to camp.
Okay. I'm rounding up some ammo and then I am going to head up to the nest. I think I can actually port up there.
how do you unlock the camp?
You have to go to area 10 and then see where it is, and then you can, like, it's right where I'm at now if you want reference points.
I'll just probably, yeah, I'll do it now. Might as well.
I could just put the tail stuff in my box, right?
Yeah.
Alright. You want me to bring some flash bombs?
I have 3 now, so I'm good.
Compared to the...
She
Alright,
doesn't fly
compared-
as much as her mate does.
Alright, compared to the 2 I'm bringing, we should have a total of 5 now.
I'm not even going to bother throwing out the first flash bomb until you guys get out here. So when your character calls out "watch out" or something like that, she's going to jump in the air and flip. You do not want to be between her legs when she does that, otherwise you get poisoned.
That's what she said. You get it? That's what she said. You really ran into that one, Nero. What?
Don't run into her fireballs.
That's what she said. Yes, Herky.
He's telling you to shut up and play the game.
Yeah, sure he's saying that. I got a Thunder Beetle.
You can use those to make shock... Or wait, that's the Blight Bug. Never mind. You can throw that at her and it has a chance to paralyze her, but I can also just outright paralyze her anyway. Loading Parashot.
Oh, man.
Want me to drop the Flash Bomb?
You only want to do that when she's in the air. Okay, next shot should paralyze. Unless she runs away.
I'm really gonna have to buy a Pro Controller.
I thought you had what? Do you have a? I have a Pro Controller.
I kind of was just putting it off.
Parashot. She's frozen now, or she's paralyzed now.
Didn't we fight one of these earlier?
You fought the male, the red one. The green's the female.
What a bitch. What, the females are weaker?
Yeah.
Yep. This is
Just
probably.
like-
I think stars wise, I think this is the same as the PK2J. I could be wrong.
Flash Bomb?
Like that. So when the monster is flash bombed, it's blinded and usually it spins, but it's going to behave erratically. By the way, Crimson, I don't know if you're aiming for the tail or not, but hers comes off.
Didn't the other one fall him off too?
The male, yes.
I don't think he got
Crimson down.
yeah.
We did not cut off Magnum Aloes, but we did Loses.
Hey, do you have sleep rounds?
Nope.
How hard is it to make them?
Gun doesn't even fire them. Like, I carry them, but I don't have the capacity to shoot them.
Because I need to take a picture of it sleeping, Ezreals, whatever.
Yeah, there isn't even one here yet.
Yeah, didn't appear.
Oh yeah, you're right, that is the new one. Are you aiming for her tail or no?
I was trying to latch on right there, but it didn't. Yeah, I've been trying to aim at the tail.
Okay, I'm switching to slicing rounds.
Flash Bug. Does that... How many... Does that what you use for Flash Bombs?
Yeah, you can have a max of 5 flash bombs, otherwise you just get the bug in your inventory.
It keeps on dodging my wire. Fuck move.
Okay, she really wants a piece of me.
And that something tells me she doesn't need...
She's leaving.
Got enough. Sleep herbs.
You can make tranquilizer bombs if you ever need them by combining Parashroom and Sleep Herb. I'm gonna run past her real quick so I can try to grab some materials to craft with. I only have 11 slicing rounds left. No pierce. I can come back with an Arzros if you think it'll help.
I broke a tail off.
There you go. I'm coming in with Arzros.
I got a scale.
That's like the most common thing you can get.
We should
I thought you
cap
said,
this
I
thing.
thought it. Surf war.
Man, this Arzros is messing her up, man.
I think I just broke its wing.
I can confirm the left wing is damaged, I can't tell the right one just yet.
Hey, did you also hear that the CDC pretty much said that once people are fully vaccinated, they can no longer receive or transmit the virus?
Don't worry, they change their story every day.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really trust anything they say anymore.
I haven't trusted anything they said for over a year. Grenade out! So what? So
We've almost been
what
at
do
this
you-
for an hour now.
Okay, so what do you? So what do you?
She
in
can
your
be
opinion,
captured.
Alright, we're capping it.
So in your opinion,
Like,
so what the? So what? What this whole thing? With the whole
Did someone lay a
vaccine,
trap down?
it's over here.
Okay, I'm heading towards you.
So in your opinion, Hero, what do you think?
She's coming right for us, guys.
You got it.
Okay, make sure you carve the tail and we can leave this quest now. So the thing we need to make sure is if any of these were crowns or anything. I got a freaking scale off that. So, to leave here you go to your menu and you hit complete quest. So I'm on my way out. We should have an award on our hunter card now for killing 5 monsters in 1 expedition, which took freaking forever. And we can also... Wow. My thing is full of drops, but unfortunately none of them are excessively rare.
I need the plates.
Which one?
I got a Rathalos plate.
That's really rare, treasure it. So if you
Yeah,
notice in
that's-
the money screen it says we get the 5 in 1 plaque, that's what we did this for.
Yeah, I got a rarity 5.
The plates are usually the rarest item that they can give you on low rank, but not all monsters have it. Out of the ones we fought, only Magnum Mallow, Los, and Ian have it. The other ones do not.
Los's plate is used to make the Los's swords, I think.
So I got a really. And so the plate I have is for the sword.
Yeah, let me actually look. It might be
I
different,
got-
but it's
Yep, got a 5 in 1 plaque.
None of those were crowns. We were so robbed, man.